In today's uncertain economy, the fear of losing a job can push people to make rash decisions. The play Sweat takes place in a small factory town in Pennsylvania during the early 2000s. During this time, job uncertainty was a big issue that affected many people. With new technology coming out, it has especially affected factory workers. They were in constant fear of being replaced, which is shown heavily throughout the play. When you mix job insecurity with the blind pride of a person, conflict begins to arise. In Lynn Nottage's play Sweat, the combination of job insecurity and the character's pride fuels intense conflict, which drives them to make destructive and regrettable decisions. In Act 1, Tracy lets her pride get in the way of her and Cynthia's lifelong friendship. Tracy and Cynthia have worked together in the factory a long time and have a close bond because of it, but when Cynthia attempts to climb the ladder of success by applying for a job promotion, Tracy is quick to start trying to put her down and compare herself. She says things like, "Well, if that's the case, maybe I should throw my name into the mix, right? I got the same experience as you." Nottage 1348. By saying this, Tracy is trying to show Cynthia that she is just as qualified, if not more, for that promotion than Cynthia. Tracy is prideful in her job position with Cynthia because she believes she's better and more deserving of a promotion than her. In the play, it says, Tracy's been going around town whispering that the only reason Cynthia got the job is because she's black. Nottage 1364. This shows Tracy's blatant racism towards Cynthia and the pride she has in herself. Since Cynthia got the promotion instead of Tracy, she is saying things about Cynthia to make herself feel better. The best way to see if someone is prideful is to see what they have to say about other people's success. Tracy not only was putting her best friend down when she should be proud of her, but she stooped low enough to bring skin color into it. The only thing this says about Tracy is that she feels she was better than Cynthia for various reasons, and when Cynthia got something that Tracy wanted, she let her pride stand in the way of being happy for her friend, and in return burned a bridge of trust and friendship with someone she claimed to love. Another conflict caused by pride was the fight in the bar towards the end. Oscar took a job at the factory because it paid more than Stan and he needed the money. When he walks into the bar to get his stuff, Jason lets his pride get the best of him, causing him to start a conflict with Oscar. Chris attempts to calm Jason down, and it almost works until Oscar walks out and Jason looks him in the eye. When Stan tries to get him to walk away, Jason says, "I can't. I don't know why, but I can't let him leave this bar." Nottage 1398. Jason has always taken pride in working at the factory because his mom and both worked there, so when Oscar took the job at the factory, he felt like he got replaced by an outsider, and it hurt his pride because in his mind he deserved that job more. After all, working in the family was in his bloodline. When he stood face to face with Oscar, his pride was like anchors on his feet, not allowing him to move or walk away from this quietly. Instead, he let his pride get the best of him and started a fight with Oscar. This fight resulted in Stan getting badly hurt with permanent damage, and Jason caused him and his best friend to go to jail. Since Jason let his pride guide his decisions, he lost his life, his best friend lost his life, and they also lost their friendship. Some people may say that the uncertainty about the characters' jobs made them stick closer together and cling to shared sorrow. In this article about the play, it says, the frustrating economic policies in which the play's tragedy revolves are put into perspective through brash humor, shared work-related rants, and familiar relief at the bottom of a pint glass. Muller, McMahon, and Roman 3. It is true that in the beginning of the play, the characters were brought together at Stan's bar, and the bar was a symbol of being brought together by hard times. But as the play goes on, the shared sorrow turned into blaming each other for their struggles, causing broken friendships and self-isolation. Throughout the play, the reader can see that Stan's bar goes from a common meeting area full of joy to a place where they bring their conflict to. Two scenes from the play that show the difference in the environment are Act 1, Scene 2, and Act 2, Scene 2.
I don't dance.
I don't believe you.
Stan the man. Don't fail me. You know, I know you got some moves.
Nope.
Ow.
Don't break anything. Hey, who's driving her home?
Oh, Howard just locks up and leaves her there. Somehow she always manages to punch into work on time, right, Synth?
Showered and dressed.
I have my things for her.
Where is
I
Mother?
have
Telling
my
us.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I don't
Oh,
know.
there she is. You
Stop
didn't
yelling.
get-
What
Why
is
didn't
it?
you
Oh my
let
God.
us
It's
know?
hot.
You
You're
let
living
us
a
know.
full stop.
You have to tell us something, Mom. Please,
Listen.
In the first clip, Cynthia and Tracy are having fun letting go of the stress together by having drinks and dancing. The air in the room feels light in the first clip. Everyone is getting along and happy, and they talk about work together to let go of stress. But by the second clip, the entire atmosphere has changed. The scene starts off with everyone yelling about the factory, and you can't understand what's going on. And then Cynthia walks in, and they automatically turn to her and start blaming her, saying things like, "You promised." Nottage 1376. The characters went from sharing their similar struggles with each other about their jobs to yelling at each other and turning the blame against each other, breaking friendships and relationships. This causes them to have no one to share their struggles with, causing them to isolate themselves and become depressed. In conclusion, the play Sweat by Lynn Nottage has an obvious theme of job insecurity, but if you look closer, it also has a theme of pride. How the characters let pride get in the way of their decision-making causes conflict in the play that could have been avoided. Through this pride, the characters experienced broken relationships, isolation, depression, anger, resentment, and regret. Pride is a strong emotion and holds a lot of power in people's lives if they don't know how to let it go when needed. The characters in this play could not let go of it, and as a result, it caused them to have preventable pain and sorrow that changed their lives forever.